Hello, Click Designers. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can instantly create custom graphics for your website, your blogs, and also your sales funnels. So let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is log into your ClickDesigns account. Now we are going to start custom graphics from scratch. So let's go to custom graphics, then let's click on start from scratch. Let's type in our design name and then let's type in our custom canvas size. Once we are here at the canvas, we are going to change the background color of the canvas first. Let's select the color. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see the entire view. Then let's click on image. Right after that, let's upload all these images that came from our local drive. So these are screenshots of our software, but also you can do this for yourself. You can upload screenshots of your software or your website, and then you can add them to the blank canvas as you can see here. What we're doing is we've added a screenshot of ClickDesigns and then we just cropped it and then we're moving it around a little bit. There you go. So let's move it here to the side and then minimize that. And then we're just going to add a shadow, and then we're going to change the shadow offset and also the shadow color and also the blur. So we can play around with all these options and add this also to our custom screenshots or your screenshot of your website or maybe your software. Once done, let's insert our next image. And what we're going to do here is we're going to only crop it and select a certain portion of this image because we just want to show this section right here. Once we're done cropping, we can move it around the canvas. Okay, so let's just crop that one and then let's move it here to the right. Let's crop it a little bit more. There you go, just so that we can see that particular section there. Then let's add a shadow. Then we adjust the horizontal and vertical offset. Let's select a shadow color and then let's adjust the blur. Okay, looks good. Let's just center it a little bit. There you go. And let's align it and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, next let's go back to image and it's time to add our third image to the canvas. This time we are also going to crop it and then we are going to only add a section again of that image. So that way it looks like we have different sections highlighted in different areas of our design. I'm still playing around with the section that I want to show through cropping it a little bit more. And once I'm happy with how it looks like, then I could drag it a little bit down and then I could also adjust the size of that image. I'm also adding a shadow. The vertical and horizontal offset will be adjusted. Then also the shadow color and the blur as well there. Once done, let's add our fourth image that we've uploaded from our local drive. I clicked on image and then selected the image that I like. The same thing, I'm going to crop only a selected section of my image. And when you crop it, you could play around with what you would like to show on your canvas. And I want to crop it a little bit more. There you go. Make some touches on the cropping side just so that what I've selected is the center part of the image. Then let's move it a little bit here to the right and let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Then I'm going to again add the shadow, the vertical and horizontal offset. Once I'm done adding that, I could add the shadow color and also the blur. Okay. I'll now go back to image, click on that, and add the next image on my canvas. Again, I am cropping, and I am selecting only a particular section from this entire image because this is the only thing that I want to show. So basically, I want to highlight this part again. That's why I did not add or show the entire image. So I just want to add this toolbar section right here, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to adjust the crop part a little bit more there. Then I'm going to move it a little bit on top. Do the same thing that I've done earlier for the previous images. Adjust the horizontal and vertical offsets, add a shadow, and also play around and adjust the blur. Then I'm going to add another image from my image library. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to crop it I only want to highlight a particular section from this image, and that is the upper toolbar. So I'm going to crop it a little bit more just so that I could achieve that highlighted section. So let me make it a little bit smaller, the cropped field. So the cropped area is this one, and then I'm going to move it here on top. So as you can see, now I have several different elements here on my canvas. I use several different images, and then I crop those images to highlight only specific sections or areas that I want. Now I can actually start playing with more of the shadows and the horizontal vertical offsets along with the blur so that I could make these images stand out. Once done, I will add my next image from my image library. I'll do and repeat the same process. So basically, I cropped the image again, and then I want to highlight this toolbar section here on the left, or the menu section on the left. Let's drag that here on this side, and then let's adjust the cropped section. Now I've aligned some elements, and then I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I can now add my shadows, my horizontal and vertical offset, adjust the shadow color, and then also the blur. Okay, let's play around with that and also the offsets. Then I would like to add some other elements here from our element library. After moving that, I'm going to click on elements, and then I'm going to select an element here. Maybe we could select a guy there with a computer because we are representing a software or a design software. So this is a relevant image that we could add here into our canvas. Let's just resize him a little bit, and then let's select all the elements and then move them all together. Right after that, let's stretch them to fit the canvas. I would now like to add a new shape. So I will click on shapes, and then I will search a shape that we could add here. I decided to add this shape, and now I rotated it and changed the color as well. And I'll put it here behind this element. I'm going to send it back, and I'm going to duplicate that. Twist it a little bit, rotate that. Okay, and then I'm going to also send it back. I'm done adding and modifying all the elements here on the canvas. So now I'm going to change the background color. I'm going to make it transparent so that I could add it anywhere. Then click on export so I could save this to my local drive. After saving it to my local drive, I can click on save and then exit back to my ClickDesigns dashboard. Since I now have my custom graphic done, I could add it to all my websites, my blogs, my sales funnels, my social media channels, my videos, and others, because I have my stunning custom graphics that I've just created in minutes. Now that you've seen how fast and effortless it was to create these custom graphics in ClickDesigns, it's time for you to do it yourself as well. Happy click designing!